nerves between
Oh,
all
yeah.
of you, as you aren't really sure what's going to happen. We left Camden in a bit of a hurt, but otherwise, I don't know if it has really dawned on Armani or Ollie or Julian that like what you guys did was no speed. You guys were big boys, and you made it out alive. No, Molly, you're first. You cannot leave.
Crap! I'll get you as soon as the fuck back down.
Um,
I'm being yelled at on your behalf.
She's coming back.
But I will say the first scene we will start on will be Molly.
Okay, it's fine. I just
Molly-
wanted a spoon so I could eat.
Molly, as you're getting ready for the night, there is a knock on the bodega door. I think at this point, River just sort of lets herself in.
I'm cool with it.
And she does say, is Molly here? Molly!
I think she's putting her makeup on.
Well,
come on.
I'm supposed to escort you to the Ivory Tower. Is that okay? We gotta go a little bit early, if that's okay.
Good or bad, River? Good or bad?
I mean, it doesn't seem bad. I mean, he didn't see. I mean, he's you, you know.
Oh, I'm just seeing you?
Yeah, just you.
That's fine. That's fine. Can I insight check her?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to see if she's lying.
My girl does not lie.
She's
super honest.
She's a Toreador.
Derek, I am
honest
literally
all the time.
If you could see the look I just gave my screen.
River has been the most trustworthy of people.
4.
She's been very helpful.
Exactly.
Here's the problem.
Trustworthy?
I don't know if she's being manipulated. That's the problem.
With 4 successes, you can. She's being honest. She's here on a job. She was asked to. She's like, yeah, like. I think even unprompted, she's like, yeah, like Zelda's not allowed to like give you numbers anymore, so I have it in my head.
That's actually really reassuring. I'm gonna be real. Yeah.
Thanks.
Let's go.
So you guys can go over. You take a black Cadillac. Black Cadillac Escalade, all, you know, windows blacked out, whole 9 yards. You are VIP here. And eventually you do make it, speed it along. You guys do make it up to the penthouse, and River kind of, all right, this is probably leave. Good luck.
Thanks.
And she's got this big old smile on her face. But he was standing there. He is in a nice tailored suit.
Kind of bows her head. Prince DuPont, sorry. Katie takes a minute to think how she actually needs to approach you. Hang on.
Mr. Hugh.
Mr. Hugh!
Mr. Hugh.
She just goes, Prince DuPont. Just like a little head nod.
Molly, come in.
She does. She takes a seat, if he allows.
Yeah, absolutely. He kind of gestures, take a seat. He's like, he kind of gestures. He's like, you want any scotch?
No, I'm okay, thank you. I'd like to keep my head clear for the night.
kind of gives you a... He's like, all right, well, how are things going with you?
Everything seems
How are things?
okay.
I know it's been eventful from what I hear.
Eventful sure is a way to describe it, Hugh, but yes. We're managing.
I just wanted to... I called you up here. Two things in particular. I just want to let you know that tonight I am going to be introducing you as the new Keeper of Elysium. Just be prepared for that. There's a lot of people that are going to want to network and shake hands with you. Sound good?
I'll be okay. I'll make it work. I kind of expected this, so I think Molly is going for more of a like clean cut, like I'm dressed up vibe. So she just kind of nods her head. I will do my best not to embarrass myself, sir.
That's what I like to hear. Also, wanted to just say you guys have been doing a very good job. And I'll let Tamina know this as well, too. I'm very proud of you guys. I had Tremere Primogen look over the words, and he was very reluctant to tell me that they're pretty airtight.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Absolute best. I know, with as much like trouble we've gone through to get them like that.
Fuck you, Tremere. I win.
No, I think like you know, when he says, you know, like they were reluctant, like there's a little bit of a smirk there, like good fucking job. Like yeah, Ambrose was very he was very reluctant to be impressed.
Then I am glad to be the reluctant impressee. Or I guess impressor.
Yeah, just look. We have Amelia has kind of gone over with me all of the plans that she has to also keep places safe. I'm sure I believe if anything goes wrong, we should have hounds assigned to all of the special councils as well as the Primogen. I think we're going to be okay. So just keep alert, but have a good time.
I am going to try. Thank you, Mr. DuPont. Please let me
Your
know if
coterie
there's...
has...
Go ahead.
I was going to say, your coterie has really stepped up, and I'm very proud of each and every one of you, and I'll let them know that. Even for all the fraughtness that we have had, even Steven has really seemed to grow and show to be responsible and take his job seriously.
We all take this job very seriously, regardless of mistakes or slip-ups that happen. We are constantly vigilant, and we'll do our best.
At this point, the phone rings. And he says, oh, hold on 1 minute. And he goes ahead and he takes the call. Do you try to listen? You could probably listen with your supernatural hearing if you have it. I'm not sure if you have it or not.
Yeah, I do. I have heightened senses.
Oh, perfect. Well, I was gonna say, yeah. Would you like to use that?
I think I would. I mean, it doesn't, like, nobody really can tell when you're using heightened senses from what I'm reading.
No.
'Cause
No,
you
it's pretty
don't-
good.
Yeah, your eyes don't go black or anything. That's the Oblivion one. So I'm just gonna use heightened senses. Yeah, sure.
You do that, and you can hear on the other side is Zelda. And she says, "There's a letter down here for Miss Molly. Do you want somebody to bring it up, or would you like her to take it on the way?" And he kind of will turn to you and he says, "You apparently have mail. Do you want to get it now, or do you want it on the way out? Do you want to pick it up at the front desk?"
Honestly, Hugh, with the bad luck that I've had, I would love to open it in your presence just in case.
Right. And he talks back and says, "Tell Louise to bring it up." Okay. And you hear a click. It's no time at all. Louise seemed to be in the building at the time. He brings it up, and he will hand it to you.
Thank you. Can I examine it, see if it's any, like...
See if it's like laced with anthrax or something. Absolutely. Go ahead and
Tampered with? Yeah. Yep.
Anthrax the
Investigation.
vampire is crazy.
Investigation witch?
Yeah. We'll do that. That sounds right.
Oh, yikes. Can I re-roll that?
Yeah, you can reroll that.
Yeah, I gotta...
You can willpower if you'd like.
Yep. 3... Is it 3d10, right?
Yeah, 3d10.
Okay.
Much better. Much
No
better.
longer a bestial
All right. So
fail, and that's a 3.
yeah, with 3, you can tell that this has not been tampered with in a way that, there's no like smoke powder or something in it. Like nothing's gonna set you afire from what you can tell.
What could happen? Hang on.
I'm sorry, one more time.
She said it could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you're good. All right.
I'm sorry, that was my
And you
last
open
bite.
it
I was
here?
so hungry. Mm-hmm.
You get a note that kind of looks like this.
Oh god.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
Great. I spin it to show it to... I hand it over to Hugh. Actually, no, wait. I take a picture of it. No, that's a bad idea.
How do you take a picture of it? How do you take a picture of it, Molly?
Maybe don't take a picture of it.
Yeah, now I know. I'm like, that's a bad idea. Nope.
My iPhone? What? What type of question is that?
It's like, don't fucking pull that out in front of me.
Please, we were doing so good.
No, she looks up. Do you have a scanner?
Yeah.
Can I make a copy of this first?
He gestures over to the scanner it's probably in his office.
Okay. She probably walks over, scans it real quick, and then hands him over the scanned copy.
He kind of reads it, and you see what kind of ever like jovialness he had before. You see that kind of break.
Problem, Hugh.
I got people handling it,
Can I insight
but
check?
thank you. Yeah, go ahead and insight check him.
I swear to God, if you bestial fail again. I'm gonna willpower 3.
You might as well.
Okay. That's
Yeah, that's
5? Yeah.
that's 5. Yeah. He's not lying to you if it's, but you also kind of see on him there's a bit of maybe determination that honestly, like you don't really think you've seen out of him. There is a very stoic seriousness that, like, for the most part, like he tries to keep it kind of light around you guys. Like he will be serious when he needs to be,
Mhm.
but for the most part, there's kind of a little bit of a crack. He's
I mean, it's
that
not
kind
that
of
she doesn't
facade.
understand, but
Hmm.
you know. Well, hopefully it won't be a problem with the Elysium, but I figured it was probably prudent for you to know. The
Thank you,
abominations
Molly.
were no joke.
No, they are not. Is there anything you need from me?
At this moment, no.
Any kind of support?
I will let you know. I would like to run this
Sounds-
past my coterie, and then I will just get back to you here.
Have a good night, Molly, and make sure, like I said, try not to let this ruin your mood. That's what she wants.
No, not in the least bit. She can take that shit and shove it. She just smiles.
That's what I think. That smile. He kind of like gives you a little toast with his, with his scotch. So have a good time.
You too, Hugh. Don't let her ruin your night. That's all she wants. She kind of gives another head bow and not dashes out. I think it's she walks out, and then in the elevator, she's like bouncing on her toes, like, oh my god, 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 what the fuck?
Yeah. But
yes.
at that, we are going to close on that scene. Steven.
Yes,
My buddy.
You here?
He's
He's
here.
here.
I'm here. Hello?
You also get a kind of like Molly, probably not too long after Molly, you get a call from Amelia.
Oh, hello?
She's asking if you can stop by the Ivory Tower, or if you could swing by the Ivory Tower real quick. She needs some help with some stuff.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, okay, sure. Yeah, okay. I'm on my way.
And you do that. You're able to kind of make it there in a time. And you are in Amelia's new office that, was previously Saints, but in the past couple of days, like, it has kind of been hit by a tornado and then hastily put back together. But then, every once in a while, papers just fly out of cabinets, fly out of filing cabinets, and it's all she can do to kind of take note and take stock of everything, all of these papers that Saint had.
Oh, do you need help organizing
you see, like,
this?
yes, please.
Okay.
And you see, like, she is kind of in a nice tailored dress suit, and her hair is kind of like in a fancy sort of side bun, braided side bun. It is, fancy but functional. But yeah, she would like you to help kind of putting things together.
I'll start on this side, and you just start tossing me things that belong on this side.
Thank you.
Is this why you called me here? Just to help you organize?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
How are you? How are things? I know have you heard anything about, or have you guys found any more leads?
Sorry? I got distracted.
Have you guys found any more leads on
Um,
the situation?
Maya, no. Unfortunately, I think Julian would probably be the best person to ask that. Do
I'll
you,
see if I can talk to him tonight.
yeah. Do you need a break?
I'm doing okay. It's just, you know, when you're just. It feels like somebody just handed me a crying child and said, I'll be right back. And while I love babies, I don't know why the baby is crying and it's, you know, I'm just a
Okay,
little
well,
bit frantic. And I can calm it down eventually, but right now it's just, you know, I had other things going on and now I'm this.
I got it. I mean, I have experience with at least one baby, so I think I could. So, okay. So it looks like you were really hating on this particular side of filing. What happened here?
And she'll go into it with you.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of information, which, you know, she gets, you know, she's frantic, but as you kind of come in, like, she calms down a bit. She kind of, you know, takes a minute, figuratively breathes, you know, takes a deep breath, and she's able to kind of just settle herself.
Right.
I think eventually, though, you guys do kind of get to a good place. And it's like, hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. I also have to ask you a
Would
question.
you mind if I just formally introduce you as my whip?
Huh?
As my
your
assistant.
oh
Look, it's like old Camarilla speak, just
oh
go with it.
okay. I mean, yeah, I don't mind, but in this day and age, like the whip,
Like
you
the
know.
steward, you know.
Okay. What does the whip entail? Because I'm still new here. I'm still new even after all this time. I don't know the
You're
lingo.
fine, just
You
like
don't
if I
find
call
this on a
you help,
Duolingo app.
like if I call to ask you, you know, where files are, you know, help me out with that. Like, you're not necessarily a hound. You're probably dealing more with, you know, paperwork side of things.
Oh, I mean, be fine either way. However that goes.
I mean, do you want to be a hound? You could be a hound too. Can you fight? You can fight.
Like I mean,
You can shoot.
I can stab people, but
It's true.
what? So the responsibilities of a hound, what are they? Do you just go out and just take people out under your orders, or?
That's the majority of it. Yeah.
Oh,
Look
but I'm
for
still
look for
your.
clues. Be an investigator type of deal. I mean, I'm head investigator, but
Oh, okay. I'm an assistant.
yes.
Hey, sure, fuck it. Why not? Does it help you out if I do this?
Do you want to be a whip or a hound? Can't be both.
Oh,
I mean, you could be.
Mm.
I would say whip is probably like a little bit higher.
You know what? You know what? Let's go whip.
Whip. All right.
Yeah. I mean, either way, I'd probably do both if you asked me to, but
I mean, the responsibilities kind of cross, I think.
yeah, seems like it.
There's a lot of cross functionality with that. Plus, I mean, with your studies, like I think they go really well together.
Oh shit, my studies! I completely forgot. I've been dealing with all.
I haven't been. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We haven't been keeping track. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right, good,
We'll-
because I was
we'll
not
catch you up.
keeping up
It's-
on that.
It's been hell for both of us, but
Okay. I have a question.
of course.
So, I've been thinking about this for a while. When you turned me that night, was I a legal one or am I illegal? Or is there is there a camera or anything in here?
Yes, you were.
Yeah, there's cameras, but I can answer that question.
Okay.
No,
Like-
you weren't illegal.
Okay.
I was given a task to turn someone. I was part of the Philly project before I really had anyone, to help train. So that was kind of my first order of business, finding someone.
Did you think it would have been better to choose someone else other than a Amazon driver?
Sometimes. Not so much because, you're just an Amazon driver. But
Yeah. I mean,
you're also a father and you were a husband at the time. It's, looking back, not because of,
convenience.
look, you were lying dead in the street. Whether I came along and saved you, well, turned you, I don't want to save, whether I turned you or you died, they were going to lose a husband and a dad that day. I don't regret it in the fact that what you did to kind of stop that mugging, it showed me what kind of person you are, and you need to be a certain kind of person to make it in the long run here as a kindred.
Okay. I think I'm on my way. I'm not sure, honestly. Like my first week here, chopped my arm off. Second week here, I got someone beheaded in front of me.
You're not dead, and I think that's
Yeah.
a very big accomplishment for a neonate. The fact that you've made it this far, and as far as you have, kind of shows that you're doing all right. We've all kind of had, I don't think you make it to an old vampire, or to an old kindred, without doing a major fuck up. I would be very surprised if the rest of your coterie never fucked up. In fact, I wouldn't believe it. But I think the difference is you had a conscience still, as you are now, and you had integrity And that's something that I would want in a child. It might not be it might not be the best surviving traits, but it's something I would personally want in one. If you can hold on to that sense of morality, I truly believe whatever soul we have left, can stay for much longer than someone who just decides to give in.
You just see nothing but blood tear run down the Steven's fucking face. I guess from Amelia's perspective, looking at Steven, he is really touched. He can't really say much about it because he's still learning about what it is. But no, he's touched.
She kind of hands you a tissue. I mean it, and don't fucking stop. I'm gonna start. Like,
oh, now that you started, I can't stop.
Yeah, she wipes her eyes and she's like, I'm gonna get blood all over I'm gonna get Vitae all over my shirt. Like,
it's okay. I'll wash it out later.
Fuck.
Oh wait, actually no. Sorry, we have
Well,
cleaners for that.
Did you? Yeah, we do. Hey, on a completely different note. I learned something, and I'm not sure what to make of it.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell people. I don't know if I should tell people, because the prince hasn't announced it, but it feels. I probably shouldn't. But if you're my whip, I will tell you. But also, you can't fucking tell anybody either.
I got in a lot of trouble by telling people things, so I'm just gonna stop. Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna stop listening, or you're gonna stop telling people things.
Yes. In a good way. In a good way. But yes, no, tell me.
Did you know we have a scourge?
Huh?
We have like an assigned scourge.
Ooh.
And we're gonna cut off there.
Okay,
We'll
Leah.
move
First
to
of
the
all,
next-
you cannot just say we have an assigned scourge and be like, I'm asking who, and you just cut this scene like the end of a fucking season. You can't do that. Like you cannot. The season is gonna happen. The next season is gonna start next year. Like what the fuck?
I'm outraged.
Oh my god. Oh, we're dead. We're dead.
Oh no.
We're dead. This is bad.
Well, okay, I promise you guys are gonna find out the hard way. I found out the easy
Well,
way.
You don't know who they are. I swear to God, Leah, something horrible just occurred to me. Don't you do this to me!
Wait, hold on.
No!
Julian, are you here?
No,
Of course,
come back
absolutely.
to Steven's scene right now and explain yourself.
Let's see what. I'm currently like texting Micah, like, "Hey, you know where to meet, right? Like, we've got this all figured out." Like, he just.
Babe, I want you to know, I'm pretty sure, like, me, Kevin, Derek, and Bonnie all know what's going on, and you're the only one who doesn't, and I'm so thrilled for it.
We'll see how it
Kevin,
goes.
I want you to know that investigation awareness check was if while
This is so bad.
It's so
sorry,
Characters
while
are fun.
Steven was helping helping Amelia last time file and stuff if he would have caught the name of him.
Yep. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my god. Oh my
Bum, bum.
You know, I will say, Leah, considering Steven's like lack of knowledge of what kindreds are,
Oh.
I don't think he would understand what the church does.
I don't know.
Oh,
exactly.
oh, don't worry, she'd explain it to you, and I'll,
I think what he's saying is
But-
Keith doesn't know what a scourge does.
I
Yeah.
just-
Oh
I
yeah,
just-
yeah. Oh no, I'll explain it. A scourge is someone who
It's fair.
basically looks to eradicate Caitiff,
Mhm.
and up until recently, Thin Blood as well. But
Oh.
Thin Blood, are they're not necessarily welcome in the Camarilla, but they're a lot less strict on them.
Oh.
But you have one of those guys. You have one of those guys that look for Caitiff and Thin Bloods.
I had a thought for a personal narrative that fills me with such dread, and we're gonna hope that it doesn't happen. Let's continue.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
still ready.
Kevin and I are just sitting here like, oh god.
Alright, we can continue. Sorry.
can't.
But anyway, I'm texting
Right.
Micah like, "Hey, let's meet you know."
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Micah fucking he meets you there. It's honestly, Julian, you don't have to be there any earlier than you have to be, but do you end up going any earlier?
Yeah, because he's stressed. Because he thinks we still are gonna get absolutely murdered by Zamichi monsters today, so he's trying to prepare best he can.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I think, and it would definitely make sense for Julian to kind of take Micah around and just be like, these are the weak spots. These are where the
Yeah,
wards
basically,
are.
absolutely. Like, this is good, this is bad. Also, when we're in the building and there's other people around, just stay close to me, okay? It would make me feel better. And he's nervous. He's very clearly nervous.
Julian, can you make me a wits intelligence check?
Sure. Wits intelligence. That's not his greatest thing. Wits,
Julian's
it's
pretty.
okay.
He's not very smart.
He's got 5 die.
Steve, no! Please re-roll this!
Oh no.
Man, it's tempting to keep it, but I'll willpower once. Hold on.
You just kind of look at Micah and you're like, tasty.
There you go.
Oh my god. Oh,
Is this
okay.
bad?
So for a
Yeah,
bestial
it's not-
failure to a
Bestial
to a
crit.
bestial crit.
Oh no!
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
I think-
Why not? Let's start it off early.
I think you, what's your compulsion as a
You get really focused on shit.
you're
Like,
you're
remember
really focused by beautiful things. Just
Yeah.
absolutely. And I think there's something about the splendor of this, the grandeur of this of the Masonic temple that first as you do notice, this is beautiful and it's grand and there's just something about it that's just wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely wow.
Okay, then he's less
You do,
stressed.
and
He's
it looks
more
like
distracted.
honestly, it looks like Micah is also truly fucking
Into
taken
it.
with
Yeah.
this place. He's taken with it, and honestly, he looks a little impressed. Weirdly, by and maybe you make this connection, maybe you don't. Around the places where Tamina put her words, he's really impressed by. The columns are beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
I am
in that
awesome.
case,
Thank you.
if with this bestial, I think he's less nervous and he's just more distracted today.
Yeah.
With,
Absolutely.
I don't know the history of this place very much, but I would love to come here and look. I've only really seen it, from a distance. I didn't get to go in when they were doing the wards and things like that. But I'm really looking. I'm not looking. I've got mixed feelings on the night.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, hold on, let's see. What is this? Let's see. What's the penalty here? Oh man. I wish I could remember 208. Let's see. Compulsion. Toreador. And if spoken to, they only talk about this. Incredible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Any other action, this compulsion lasts until they can no longer perceive the beloved object or the scene ends.
That's gonna be
Remember
it.
the cat?
Incredible.
I remember the
Yeah,
cat.
this is the cat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the cat.
That was
It's a
great.
beautiful cat.
Julian loved the cat.
Rock, my boy.
Okay, this is definitely gonna fucking color this scene.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like, Mike is like, "Are you fucking high? Like, can vampires get fucking high? Like,
I mean, we can, but like that's like it's a whole thing. No, I'm just looking at the place. It's nice. I mean, I haven't really been able close. That's
what's
all.
wrong with you?"
Nothing. I'm
Whatever. Let's, whatever. Just stay alert or whatever.
I'm focused. I'm just focused on the building.
Yeah, and I think as you were just focused on this building, like people come up and they, the party starts. People like come up and they try to talk to you, and you're just like,
Sure.
"Have you
Hey.
seen this building?" And they're like, "Yes,
Yeah.
it is gorgeous. It is." And Micah just like
Dear God.
he's like beside you, just like face bombing, and they're like, "Oh, who's this? He looks delicious." And he's just like, "Back the fuck off."
Yeah. Just a friend. He's here to help. Anyway, like just back to the.
Yeah, back to the party. And they're just like, "Okay."
Julian, it's like I could get a job here. This could be my disguise.
Yo, are you here to help or what? Like,
Hmm?
do you want me to? I'm not doing this all by myself. Are you gonna look around? I'm out here.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, of course. He like kind of like somebody distracted. He's like, yeah, I'll help, and he tries, but he's not super focused.
It's not super focused. I think like it goes on, like even like as even as Hugh is like introducing everyone, especially he introduces Tamina as Primogen, Amelia as the sheriff with Steven, you're up there too. I don't know how you're feeling, but Steven as the actually no, he probably wouldn't introduce Steven, but Steven, you would be up there too. Molly as the keeper of Elysium. You're just staring. It's beautiful. This place is absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely. I'm so glad they're doing good. And I just keep looking at the bill.
Yeah, and it's just kind of everything's a little bit of a blur.
Of course.
Julian, as the night goes on, there is two people that kind of walk up to you. Immediately, you sort of notice. You notice two kindred. You notice Preston and Vivian. Preston is escorting Vivian.
Sure.
Kind of coming straight towards you. They probably also want to talk about the
building.
architecture.
Absolutely.
Yes.
God. Yeah, sure.
And whether you really noticed or not, like, actually, go ahead and make me a wits insight check.
Sure.
Go ahead and take your 2 die penalty.
Yeah, of course. Just roll straight wits then. Nice 2. Go.
Yeah, no, this is weird. It's weird they're coming up here.
Yeah. I didn't think we were
and-
close like that, huh?
Okay.
He didn't even
This
think
is,
he didn't think about it. Yeah.
Oh, salut, Julien.
Hey, Preston, how
you
are
have come
you?
here with a beautiful friend. Oh, I am magnifique. How are you?
I'm pretty
Please have you,
good. Pretty well.
Do you have you been introduced to Madame Vivian?
Hmm?
Oh, we're quite acquainted. Thank you so much. for the
Yes.
introduction.
I think he there's the voice in the back of his head like danger, danger, but like he's starting to fight it a little bit.
And Preston, yeah, and Vivian says, "Oh, and you must be Micah. Preston has given me a little bit of a run of who you are." And like through gritted teeth, he's like, "Very nice to meet you." And Preston says, Micah, may I borrow him for a moment?"
Is he asking to borrow me or to
He's
borrow me?
asking, yeah, he's asking you. He says, and Micah's like, "I'd rather just stay here." He says, No, it is a matter you probably want to be privy to. And he kind of leans in to speak to him. Can I have another wits insight check?
Sure.
It's another, 2-die penalty. It's fine. Whatever.
Okay. It is how it is, Actually, before I do this, is there anything I can eat or drink here?
Yeah, there is. It's so weird, though. It's so weird. It's for some reason you just can't seem to kind of weirdly command the attention you need to.
Perfect. Okay.
Kind of wave someone down.
One.
Yeah. No. Micah kind of looks at you and he says, "I'll be right back. Don't go far."
I'll be right here.
Think you we'll return shortly.
Okay.
And so the two walk off, and you are left with Vivian.
Yeah, something about Julian, like his head's clouded. He can't figure out like what the fuck's like. He knows something's wrong with that, but he can't. Okay.
Yeah. She kind of. Julian, are you okay? You seem a little out of it.
Oh yes, this place is very beautiful. Commands your attention a bit,
No, I understand. It's beautiful. This really the architecture.
It really is.
Incredible.
I'm sorry. It's been a while since we talked. When was the last time?
I actually think it was last Elysium. It has been quite a while.
Right. He's fighting the brain fog. He knows this person's rough. He's trying to focus now.
I was gonna say, how are things going? I know the last time we talked, we didn't get a whole lot of time together.
No. It was a bit difficult if I remember correctly.
How?
I don't.
I'm sorry. Is everything okay?
Yes, everything's fine.
I didn't offend you, did I? If I did, I did not mean to.
No. No, you didn't. You were fine. I'm glad we can talk now. Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Honestly, I just wanted to talk a bit, maybe schmooze. I've actually heard that your coterie has, they've been fairly successful. You are part of a very successful coterie. I mean, the ones that aren't on stage right now are patrolling as hounds and.
Yeah, they're all pretty amazing people. Honestly, they worked really hard to get where they are.
No, they've done very good for them. They've all done very well for themselves. Do you think it's what they wanted?
He kind of thinks on that for a minute. I think he can't help but pause and think on it. I don't know. For some, definitely. Maybe not. I mean, I don't know.
What
Sometimes
about you, Julie?
responsibilities. What?
What sort of what sort of aspirations do
Ooh. He kind of thinks on that for a moment. Honestly, not too terribly many at the moment. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy performing. I enjoy being out and entertaining and living my life as is, without as much complication as I can.
you mean you don't want to be a world-renowned architecture critic? She kind of
Yeah.
gives you a little bit of a smile to that.
No, no. I mean, I love this place. Don't get me wrong, but I I couldn't tell you much about it. I'm just an admirer.
By the way, I've noticed that you don't have a glass in your hand. Are you thirsty? Are you hungry at all?
Let me see how he's doing. Um, Maybe. Yeah, that would probably be good.
Let me go find someone for you. I will give me a few moments. Stay right here.
He doesn't move. He's got like I looked at like his composure resolve, and it's just with that 2 die penalty is terrible.
Yeah. Just having a bad time.
He knows the person's dangerous, but he is having a hard time focusing. He's actively
Mhm.
trying now, but he is having a hard time.
And eventually she does return back. With a young woman in tow, kind of some shoulder length brown hair. She's dressed very nice. Her hair right now is curled, done up.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. She
Oh,
says, "Here, try this one. I think I can tell your type."
snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. He kind of. I think that brings him to alert a little bit. His eyes go a bit wide as he looks to her for a minute. Very like
Go ahead and make a resolve composure check for me, please.
sure. 1.
If she's, I can find someone else. I thought I had you pinned.
I want.
Let me go find someone else. You seem a little. Maybe I can find you
Hold on.
a warm. Maybe I can find you a warm glass.
Wait, please. He kind of. He's like, kind of breaks through it a little bit. Can she? Does she like recognize? Like, is there anything there right now?
Give me a wits insight check.
Okay. I'm 3. She's kind of.
3.
Yeah.
She seems almost as dazed as you are.
Lenore, can you hear me? Lenore, hey. He's kind of. I mean, I don't think he's very discreet about it. He kind of like goes to grab her a little bit and like shake her.
She is unresponsive, and maybe Julian,
What?
we don't want to make a scene.
What's wrong with her?
Who? This one? Oh, she's under a little bit of a mind fuzz. Kind of like you are right now. actually let me go. Here, come with me. And she goes to take her, go to move her away. She says, let me go find you. Let me go find you a warm glass. That might be easier with how you are in your state.
No, fuck. Now he goes to grab her. Yeah, like, no, wait, don't.
Oh, so you're capable then?
He just kind of looks at her like, what is this? What do you want? Where did you find her? Where? This isn't someone random. You know that. You know that.
Look, if you ever have any aspirations, the circulatory system may be able to help you. And who knows? Scratch your back, you scratch mine. How's that sound?
What do you want?
Well, you're looking very unwell, and I think you should drink. Maybe go. How about I grab Mr. Voss over there, and you and Micah can go take a break.
Oof. Where did you find her? I think that's just all he asks.
The circulatory system is vast. We span the Mid-Atlantic region. I cover quite a bit of territory. Look, like I said, why don't I go grab Mr. Ross? Here, you take this. And she hands you her business card. How about you take this? I will go get the sorcerer, and you guys can go take a walk. And when you're clear-headed, you can present me with letter. You can, ask as many questions as you need. How does that sound?
He takes it. He just don't take her anywhere, please. And he's gonna go to. He'll.
I think she calls over Preston and Micah. Mr. Landry, if you wouldn't mind, it seems that your date is a little under the weather. He might need to take a time out. I'm sure there's some side room that could possibly knock him out of his stupor a little bit. Mr. Boss, why don't you escort this one around the dance floor? And I think he kind of looks at you, and he looks at the girl, and he sees, he's a dumbass, but I think it's very obvious that you're distressed.
Oh yeah, extremely.
And he's kind of like, he kind of looks, yikes. But he says, but of course, anything for the lovely young woman. She says, "You are too kind. We'll be in touch, I'm sure." Same to you. As Micah also kind of clocks what is happening here. And while he doesn't necessarily move you away, Preston is escorting Lenore away. And Vivian also takes her leave.
I think he knows he's got to get his head clear. He's gonna try to find like somewhere away. He needs to get away for a minute. I'm sure Micah in tow, but he goes to find somewhere away from people.
Julian, can I have a fear frenzy check?
Sure. Yeah, I mean that's very fair. He is afraid. Not for himself, but he's afraid. 4.
Okay, you're able to keep it together and kind of make it to a side room.
Mm-hmm.
Ilya,
Yes.
do any of us notice Julian having a meltdown?
I would say if you do, you are too tied up. Everyone wants to shake hands with you, and everyone wants to get you a glass of Vitae, and very interested in making connections with you at the moment.
How
would say
about the whip?
The whip.
I mean, we have also our hounds. They're supposed to be looking out for, so I don't know how.
I would say the hounds have a very specific duty. They are posted very specific places.
That's fair.
Good thing I'm a whip.
I mean, Tamina probably notices, but she's just like, I got we all got shit tonight.
You are
Yeah.
you are the young primogen. Everyone is just
I'm just like,
all over you.
there is
girl.
no
Like-
escaping.
Oh yeah, Leah. Out of curiosity, who's the Hikata primogen now?
There is no Hikata primogen.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, no. At most, like Julian debate, like trying to grab this girl and run, but he doesn't. He's gonna go find a room.
Leah, you're evil.
There are too many people here. I get it. I understand. Okay.
It's been years. I thought she was gone. How did she get her? It doesn't even. How long's she been like that? I think he just takes deep breaths. He doesn't need to, but he does. Just a lot. Just trying to like anything that would calm someone. He's just trying to get his head clear.
And I think Micah lets you just kind of, freak out.
Yeah.
Kind of watches. He'll watch the door.
How did she get her? It doesn't make sense. Okay. Sorry, Micah. I was supposed to kind of be keeping an eye on you. Not the other way around.
It's whatever. It's fine. Look. I mean, you don't need me to locate her anymore. I mean, you kind of do, but at least we're a lot better off than we were.
Yeah. I don't know, like Micah can see like just like genuine like concern, like panic for her.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Look. It's not going to hurt her because she knows that she has leverage over you.
Mhm.
I mean, I just saw her briefly, but I mean, she didn't look awful. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. You're right.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, she's human. Not one of you guys.
I guess it does. Yeah. I don't want this for her. She has a lot of aspirations. Okay. Toreador.
Look,
I can
you
do
don't have
this.
to go back out there if you don't want to.
No,
You can leave.
I
You have
can't.
free will.
I can't. I need to be here today. I appreciate you being this way. I know we're not your favorite type of people.
Look, like I said, it made my job easier, and if you help me with my issue, I can help you with yours.
He nods. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. I think he schools his face best he can. He is a Toreador, so he eventually gets a hold of himself. Let's go enjoy a party. I think there's other problems still tonight to deal with. You know?
Yeah.
And he's gonna do his very best to do like just the full Toreador deception, look unbothered when he comes back.
Yeah. And you do. And I think we cut the scene as you kind of walk past Micah. Schooled features. You walk back out there.
Yeah.
Armani!
I don't like the way you said that.
It's your turn.
Your turn.
And I like the way you said that. What's
Armani, we're at Elysium. You are keeping watch. You are making sure no crazy shit happens. You saw those abominations.
Yep, I did.
And I don't know if that has you on edge, worried about that. I don't know if you're worried about not punching ghosts, not being able to punch ghosts. But
Yeah, they didn't give me my ghost punching equipment. It was really unfortunate.
yeah, it is unfortunate. But as you're kind of as it is right now, it is with everyone kind of in this space, it's a little difficult to kind of focus and kind of be alert. Can I have a awareness wits roll from you?
Oh,
I just love hearing like the scoff, like the scared scoff from the the room next to me. God, it's so good.
Yeah, you keep doing that, Derek. You do it louder. Anyway, yeah, it's fine. Awareness.
Get a little hungrier.
Yeah, I'll take a glass eventually. It's fine.
Four is
Holy
actually
shit.
exactly what you needed.
Very good.
As you are kind of waiting and watching, you are staying as alert. You notice kind of right before kind of getting in position to almost, very purposefully scare you, kind of like startle you. You notice two familiar figures walking towards you. the first is Loretta. You know, she's got that platinum blonde hair, pale. She is very much herself. Skimpy dress, and she is on the arm of another kindred. And you recognize this person, though many people may not, besides you.
Oh, son of a
We'll just go
bitch.
ahead.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Oh,
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
I hate you. You're the
Oh,
worst.
good. Getting his backstory.
Who is this?
Backstory character, I assume.
Oh no.
He uh, he's very he looks as confused looks confused at
Well,
Loretta.
Yeah, and Loretta looks so uncomfortable, so fucking uncomfortable with this Nosferatu escorting her.
Yeah, he looks good from
She's not like me. She can't ignore that shit.
Yeah, he's so, you know, this is a Nosferatu through and through. You know this man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think as they walk up, the Fang, it has been a while. It's been a while. How are you doing? How are you doing?
He's like looks down and up the Cyprian up and down. It was like slowly. It was like,
I'm sorry. Miss Loretta, are you acquainted with Mr. I am, thank you.
yeah, we know each other. It's fine. What?
I'm gonna
brings-
go get some, I think.
That's
You
a
guys,
good
you
idea.
guys catch up.
Enjoy the night.
You as well.
Oh, I sure I will. So, what brings you down here? Well, over here.
Oh, you know. Thought I'd see the sights. Thought I'd
Mhm.
set up a base here for now. I got some work down here. Kind of a big deal. Miss Loretta, we work together. Sort of, kind of. It was the first time we've ever met in person. I think she was expecting someone a little different.
You work together, like on professional business.
I'm a contractor, but you know, sell information to just about anyone nowadays.
Mm-hmm. You know, my misfortune's beginning to make a lot of sense with you involved. I can't blame anyone else, really. But that's fine.
What are you talking about? You're being crazy. What?
Are you in cahoots with the Russian mob? I just need to know that.
I can't reveal my
Yeah.
I can't reveal my customers.
Then why are you asking me to be specific if
Comrade.
you know, if we both know? I didn't think.
But how are you? How are things down here in Philly? It's different, that's for sure.
It is really different.
I mean, sewers look different, you know. I mean, you know, sewers look the same everywhere, but you know.
Mhm.
But how are you? How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully for myself, as you can see.
I can see you. Big bad hound. Good job.
Yeah.
Making a name for yourself.
Since I guess you don't really have a name up there, so you're moving down here. Is that the reason?
I don't have you. I'm just saying hi. I know. I mean, have you seen Sean? I've been trying to look for Sean all night.
I haven't seen Sean personally tonight. And if she knew you were here, she'd probably be avoiding you as well. But she might say hi.
That's
Depends.
what I kind of figured. This face gives everyone away. I understand.
I don't think it's the face. I think it's the attitude.
Yeah.
You
To
play
each
nice.
their own.
You don't really mean it. Which I can say that once it's two of us, but I can act cordial otherwise. I'm fine with that.
Oh, that's great. That's all I ask for. Especially tonight on our nights. It's beautiful. Have you seen the architecture in this place?
Yeah, I've seen all around the architecture. It's really something to behold. Mhm.
Yeah, seems you're doing well for yourself and love to see it.
What do you think your well, since you'll be down here, your Primogen?
He's fine. He's young. Bit of a wet mop, but
Hmm.
hard to find our kind that don't have a few flaws.
Yeah, very true. Do I want to ask where you found yourself holed up around the city, or you're not going to tell me anyway?
Why? But you looking for some information? I got some. I mean, I still got you still have the boonie on me, but
Mhm. You have
I mean,
information?
I'm always open for business. I got great contacts.
Mhm. Did you have something you wanted to tell me tonight, or you're just offering in general?
I'm just offering in general. If you got information that you want to know, I'm sure I can find it.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So what else can I do for you? Because I'm just working tonight.
It's a shame. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I enjoy it.
I heard about the whole business with the with the who the wraith and the what is it a Zamitzi? Zamitzi?
How did you hear
Wild.
about that?
I told you I got sources. Let me tell you. You think I come down here and not have any friends? You think I come down here and just know absolutely fucking nobody?
Apparently not. Okay. There's some craziness going on. Well, yes, it won't interfere with tonight.
Well,
Unless people do.
if you need any help, let me know. I'm gonna go schmooze. Gonna go see if I can find anybody else I know. Offer my
Alright.
service. But hey, kind of claps you on the back.
You
Good
go
luck
do.
tonight. Hope nothing bad happens.
Likewise. Just when Cyprian gets out of eyesight, I imagine Armani's wearing like a suit jacket just for appearances. He's taking it off.
Yeah. There's a wet mark
here?
on your.
Yeah.
There's a wet mark on your jacket.
Yeah.
He's a little slimy.
He'll just like put it on
Appropriate.
them. I don't have to deal with him tonight. I'm not dealing with him tonight. Not dealing with shit. Focus.
And refocus. And luckily for you, Armani, Ollie, and for the rest of you, your wards keep up. And it's a fairly successful night. It's a little hard to tell if the two other princes were super impressed. They're a lot better at schooling their features than our boy is. But than the princes.
Yeah.
Though there weren't any complaints, and the next couple of days, like, nobody's missing.
That's great.
Everyone seems to be in place. I will say, a couple days later, Tamina, you do get a text message asking you to meet, if you can, if it's safe, to meet at the Anarch's bar.
Can I? Is it safe?
I mean, yeah, you can. There are ways, like, you can kind of. I will say, you know, you have your own car that's not bugged by the Camarilla. You can jump into Ubers and take lifts and do change offs and stuff like that. Like, you can be extra fucking careful with this.
Yeah, I
if you
need
so,
to be.
If you so want to.
And I mean, I'll probably use trespass at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Just to really slip them.
Yeah. Yeah, and you go ahead and make a wits awareness check.
And wits. Four.
Yeah, you are pretty positive that you are not being followed. You think you're able to make it to Grace Ferry without too much hassle. And despite the fact that it's, you know, it's night, it's a Monday, but also, you know, normally a business will be open on Mondays. Instead, it is kind of darked out. There are no lights. But you do see Arenio does meet you out.
Is there a problem?
We might have run into a bit of a... But we're gonna try to this also, so it won't be any longer.
What? You cut out.
We're going to try to get this problem sorted out.
What problem?
He kind of gestures. Come inside.
Yeah, she'll go in.
And you see, just still, like, at the bar, Brittany is behind the counter. And she kind of waves and not really reading the room very well. But then just kind of goes back to doing what she was doing. Polishing some glasses of the like. And Arenio says, I went ahead and asked what it would take to bring you into the Anarch.
Right.
And we had a meeting, and they would like to discuss it with you.
Why does this feel like a bad thing?
Not necessarily bad, but it could be better. I won't lie to you.
Okay. I can at least hear them out.
So he will go ahead and lead you to the back. Kind of in this, it's more like a common area than the office that Kai has, that I believe he's met a few people in. But in this common area, you do have Kai and Maggie. And then also kind of sitting at a kitchen, kind of open format, or, you know, open floor plan, you do see Sylvia just kind of peeling an apple. And she kind of waves to you.
Yeah, she will wave back.
It's Go ahead. Go ahead and make another wits insight,
Okay.
or your first wits insight.
Oh my goodness. Insight with no
Oh boy.
wits. 3.
3. With 3, you can tell that there's a little as he brings you in, there's a little bit of edge to the atmosphere. Kai and Maggie are obviously uneasy, and honestly, Aurelio is too, a little bit. The only one who is not really tense is Sylvia, who again kind of waved to you in. It's like, sup?
Evening, everyone.
Mr. Ani, Kai, please sit down. So, we were told that you are not happy with the Camarilla.
No, I hate it, but that wasn't news to anyone. I
No.
don't think.
I mean, it was news to us. I'll be real with you. You are the Primogen after all.
I didn't have a lot of say in that one.
And I'm sorry. That's just how they operate.
Yeah.
Can I call you Tamina?
Please.
Tamina, I'm gonna be really blunt with you right now. As much as we would like to have you with us, it's a little too dangerous to have you switch sides at the moment.
She doesn't look at all surprised by that statement. She nods. I figured.
Yeah. Like if you left the cam right now, I'm sure there would be a blood hunt on you. And kind of as we stand as the Anarchs, we don't really have the resources to protect you. Especially how the cam has been growing these past weeks.
Yeah, again, she doesn't look surprised. She just nods and she says, frankly, I figured it would be a while before I'd be able to make another break for it.
That is not to say that you can't be helpful to us. If you understand what I'm saying.
She nods slowly. She doesn't say anything, but she nods.
Mm-hmm. It would put all of us in danger, probably. It would be extremely dangerous. But any insight that we have on the cam and the inner workings would be really helpful to our cause. Something that we would remember. We would know.
She doesn't really cross her arms because that's not one of her mannerisms. She folds her hands in her lap and she looks off kind of up and to the left, and as she's thinking for a moment. I don't know how useful this information may be to you. but most of the vampires, other than the 2 young coteries, were troublesome to their former princes, and that's why they were sent here. I don't know the reason for everyone. Khmer was because he kidnaps children and grooms them to become vampires. She smiles a bit.
And there's kind of especially a look of disgust across Maggie's face. Kai does too, and like Sylvia's just like, Jesus Christ. Like,
oh yes, I was born in Iran, Sylvia, and he found me there. He dragged my whole family to New York. But from what I have been able to gather, everyone was some form of fuck up. Small or large, I don't know. But some form of trouble to their princes in Philadelphia. No, we're in Philadelphia. In Baltimore and New York.
I think at that kind of message, like, Kai kind of leans back a little bit and thinks. He's gonna make an insight check on you, I think. What are your kind of motivations here? Are you being sincere? I figure you're being sincere, but like, are you also trying to be a little tricksy? Are you trying to kind of maneuver the situation to your benefit?
So
in a way,
redirecting. I would say it's kind of a multi-layered thing. Is she does not want to be in the cam. She did not want to be Primogen, but she also understands reality. It's not the time. So she is sincere, but the information she gave was the most impactful without being something that will come back to her specifically.
Got it. So you're being very safe.
Yes. Like, she gave him the best she could, while also still being able to be like, I mean, everybody knows that we were fuck-ups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she's still got to go back and be the Primogen, which is where she's coming from.
Yeah.
So she's not really, everything she said is true. She is being genuine. It's just not like, I can't tell you where Hugh sleeps at night, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the tower.
I can't tell you what floor he's on.
It's the top one.
Shh. Be quiet, Julian.
So should I take that as you're going to do this for us, or?
I want to be very clear. I will do what I can while keeping my neck attached, or my body, or my head attached to my body, and my sister's safe.
I would expect nothing less. From what I understand, he says, from what I understand, your sisters are safe. And I think he cuts a glare at Aurelio that if you would like to make another wits insight check, you absolutely can.
I would love to. Where's my sheet? Come back here. Insight. Wits. 5.
Yeah, with fucking 5 wits. He's been trying to stay very calm through this.
Right.
He seems like Kindred that knows himself. He cuts that glare at Aurelio, and you see that kind of shatter a little bit.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna crash out.
There is just nothing but fucking hatred in his eyes as he cuts them to Aurelio.
He's gonna crash out.
Please don't.
But he kind of schools himself. I would expect nothing different, because the way that I see it, you just being here right now, us calling you here, puts us all in danger. I don't want because if it's found out, it's not just you, it's us. It's all of us. So I want you to stay safe as much as possible. If not for your sake, for everyone here. For the Anarch movement in Philadelphia.
I agree. So I'll do what I can.
All right. If you need any help, let us know. And we'll see what we can do.
She nods. If court is adjourned, she
Yep.
waits.
Yep.
What happened?
Hmm.
She asks Aurelio.
Okay, like you guys, you guys get up and leave. Aurelio probably goes out, or guides you basically like out to the bar area again, kind of where Brittany is, and he kind of, Brittany, can we have a moment alone, please? And he says, oh, sure. And she'll go into the back where you guys just came from.
What was that about?
Like I said, it could have gone a lot worse, but also it could have been a lot better.
Why is he so angry at you?
Kai doesn't trust me, which is fine. He also thinks I stepped out of line getting involved with you.
She says, I am sorry that it caused you trouble here.
He kind of puts up a hand. He's like, don't be sorry.
I mean, I'm not sorry about, and she kind of motions between them. I just know that it's made your life a little harder.
I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't already factored this in. I knew he wasn't be happy with it. But
can I ask how you made sure my sisters are safe?
I have connections making sure. I have connections watching them. Connections watching the remnants of what Khmer had that I know about up in New York.
Yeah, she nods and kind of just accepts that because at this point, what choice does she have?
I don't interfere. I don't have them interfere. They're there as reassurance.
I appreciate that. I truly do.
I think he goes and he takes your cheeks in his hand, jaw in your hand, in his hands, and he goes to you.
Yeah, she will return the kiss, and like this is not a happy moment, but it's better than she thought. She's not dead.
Yeah. I'll make sure nothing bad happens to you.
I'll do what I can to help you both. Yeah, that. I mean,
Yeah.
unless there's anything else I need to be bludgeoned with.
No, I don't think so. I think we can kind of cut there.
Okay. Just a random, maybe irrelevant question. How much XP are we supposed to have? Is it 84?
No, I don't think we need to worry about it.
I just see it,
Worry
maybe I get my composure up a little bit more.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. In fact, it's so fine. We're gonna cut to our last boy.
Ollie.
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing, boy? How you doing, friend?
I'm okay.
Oh.
I think I'm swell.
I think I just put something
You
together.
yourself?
I think I'm swell. I'd assume I'm swelling. Swelled,
Swole.
swelled.
Swole.
Swole. Yeah,
You're looking swole.
I did just do my push-ups, so.
On
Hell
one
yeah.
arm?
I'm working on that. I haven't been able to do that
Oh,
yet.
Josh. Josh did his push-ups.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Ollie.
Ollie can do one-arm push-ups. Josh can't.
This is also all he has to.
Ollie. It's been about a week since Elysium. Things went really well, and thank fucking God, because you were hurt and tired. And you're still a little hurt and tired, but a lot less than you were before.
Thank God.
How many dots did you have before that of still just pain?
I had 2 left that needed to be filled.
Oh yeah, you're fucking fine. You're doing it right now.
Okay.
You fed, you're doing good.
Did this backwards. Let me just. There we go. Now we're good. Okay.
In fact, you're doing so good. You are sitting in your bar.
Oh, the ghost is gone?
The ghost isn't gone. Actually, the ghost is still very there, but so is Mel.
Oh, okay.
And she, she's like, look, I think I've been making a lot of progress with him, He's starting to open up a little bit more. He stopped throwing shit at me. I wanted to see if we can reintroduce you to Benjamin, Mr. Pietzel.
That's good. I mean, I hope. Is he, around right now?
Yeah, he's around. He's around. He might still be, I might have. All right, so I'm going to put it out here. I might have promised him some things on your behalf.
Okay, I mean, I got stuff. I got shirts and pants and money.
I'm so glad to hear that. I also have shirts and pants and money. I don't know if that's what he wants, but they might be useful in the tasks to come.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
So what's he need?
So he has some unfinished business, right? Right.
Okay.
There's this guy who really took him all around the country. They were insurance sales or insurance fraud people. They frauded insurance and they burn down a house and leave type of deal. I think. And so the other guy, he's still around. He's so you got to stay with me here. All right. So there's Oblivion, right? You know about Oblivion?
That's where ghosts and shit are, right?
Fuck yes. So his former associate was pulled out of Oblivion. Now his former associate fucking killed him, fucking murdered him. Actually, without him really noticing or killed his entire family, right?
It's fucked up.
Also killed him. He actually killed him here on this property. And then when his associate was pulled out of Oblivion, he was also kind of pulled out. Or he found his way out or something like that. found his way out, and now he wants to kick the shit out of this guy.
The other
It's
guy.
some real melodramatic shit, and I love it.
I get that. So he wants me to like kill this other guy. Like this other guy's like a living person though.
This other ghost.
Fuck.
But it's fine. Look, he's gonna help you. He's going
Okay.
to help you. I promise. He's gonna
All
help you. But you gotta be a little nicer to him. I think he doesn't. You're a little too laissez-faire with your kind of attitude, and he's actually really pissed. He's like, "Why are you so laissez-faire? I fucking died." Just be like, just talk to him. Talk to him like you talk to me a little bit,
Sure, I can do that. I just sure. I guess.
Ollie
I
is sitting
mean,
there like, but I can see you.
I don't.
I'm
Alright,
just sitting
we're
there,
gonna-
I'm always, like wondering who laissez-faire is.
That's actually part of it. You have to know who laissez-faire is. But he's going with it. So okay. So
All right, we're gonna go upstairs, Mr. Pietzel. Oh wait, the assholes, not like your asshole, but the other assholes here, and he's gonna try to apologize.
is he
and,
down here yet?
No, I think we have to go upstairs.
Fuck. I go upstairs.
Yeah, we go upstairs. Smell goes upstairs with him. You do see her scaleras kind of go pitch black, and she's like, "Oh, right there," and she kind of points to like just open space.
Okay. I like
Just
look at the open.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Benjamin Scalasta.
Hey. Trying.
I'm sorry I did some things that were out of line, and I'm gonna make sure it doesn't happen again.
She gives you thumbs up. Yeah.
Ollie looks really confused because he's basically apologizing to like a corner in his.
Yes.
He's trying his best.
He's not. The flames that he's usually wreathed with, they've gone down a little bit.
Cool.
Tell him you're gonna help him.
Also, I totally get like someone fucked with you and your family. That's not cool. So we're gonna kill the shit out of them. And
Fuck yeah, Send
sorry, you
that
cut out.
fucker back to oblivion.
Yeah, what she said. Send that fucker back to oblivion. He sounds like a real asshole. We're gonna kill him again.
Yeah. He seems okay.
That's great.
So, Mr. Benjamin, is it okay if Ollie comes, if he helps you? Is it okay if he comes and he stays back in the bar? Because it is his home now. I know it's like your final resting place or whatever. Well, it's not your final resting place, but it's, But, it's okay. Is it okay? Ollie, can you make me a charisma persuasion charisma, and I'll give you 2 extra for Mel's assistance.
That makes this a little better. Oh Lord.
You could rouse.
You're right. I like the way you think.
Thank you.
Get a little hungrier.
It's fine. So we have basically 3 extra dice now.
Doesn't rousing give you 2?
4. Yeah, 4 extra die, actually.
4, even
Yeah,
better.
he's gonna give you
Okay.
an extra. Yeah.
4. Okay. Okay. That's
Okay. Do
4
you want to willpower
success.
that last one?
Sure. I mean, any little bit helps. We'll just do an extra D10. All right. We got absolutely nothing from that one.
You know,
Uh,
but it's okay because four is good enough. And as you kind of say this, or she says this, it's dissipating. Okay. Okay.
okay.
And we
Okay. Are
might be
we?
good. Oh, we might. She give you thumbs up. Yeah.
All right. So, all right. We're
Got,
gonna.
you got your house back, I think.
Okay. Cool.
For
Thanks.
now.
Thanks. Really.
I think it's
Really.
very temporary. I think you do need to go kick H.H. Holmes' ass. I think
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
something that you and him need to do. But you know, we got it back for now.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, as long as I got some friends who know about finding ghosts, so like, I'm sure there's some shit out there that I can do to like punch the ghost. There's gotta be some shit out there like that.
Yeah, probably. You can probably figure something out. Um, yeah, hell yeah. Let's go get a drink.
Oh, yeah, sure. Not at my bar though, because I don't think it's not been kept up for like the last few weeks. So let's go somewhere else.
Alcohol doesn't get old. Let's go.
Okay.
So how have things been? How are you feeling? You feeling good now that you got your house back?
Yeah, it's better. I gotta do some cleaning and start like a grand reopening. Uh yeah, I mean it's nice that I can work with Benjamin.
Yeah, I think just use his full name, Mr. Benjamin. I think that Mr. probably helps a little bit.
Mr. Benjamin. Okay, I'll try to remember that.
Yeah.
How's everything with you? Are you okay here? Did anyone weird come by?
Oh, you know, there's always weird people walking by. I guess. Hey, can you help me with something? Just between you and me, a little bit.
Sure. What's up?
Look, we're friends, right? Like we're friends. Like
I
I
think
helped
so.
you with the bar. You didn't turn me into the prince. I think that's kind of really grounds for good. I think it's really good grounds for good friendship.
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with our friendship.
Great. I love that. Love to hear that. So remember at that warehouse with all those guys that like shot the shit out of you that one time?
Yeah.
So I was looking for something in particular. And I think she goes into her backpack and she pulls out this blood-stained journal.
Yeah.
And Ollie, just for fun, I want you to make a intelligence occult check.
We got a point in a cult. All right. Little instinct thing going on here. All right. It's not the worst. Not the worst.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
2 successes.
While you have not seen this before, you do know this is some kindred shit, or something like it. You kind of open it, and there's like a whole bunch of. It looks like recipes almost.
What piece?
Recipes.
Recipes. Okay. Like,
And it's like I said, pretty much every every page in some way is bloodstained, and the pages are curled, and it's been extra loved. And she's like, so I'm trying to find a way to break a blood bond. And from my sources that I have, this does not have it in there. I was told it might. I gave it a shot, and it's not in there.
Okay. So is this just a bunch of weird, like, rituals or some shit?
Yeah, so this is actually thin blood alchemy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is a whole bunch of thin blood shit. And I was told that sometimes thin bloods know how to do something like that. But I kind of ran into a brick wall with this one. And she goes back and she'll put it back in her bag. She'll take it. Now, there are rumors of another book that I'm looking for that could do something, sort of similar. So, and you can't tell anyone. I mean, you're not telling anybody about me, right? Like, just me and that one guy I jumped into the car with that one time, but like, he doesn't know who I am.
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, great. So if you come across something called the Book of the Grave War, would you mind letting me know?
The Grave War.
Yeah, like if you could just, let me know. I'm looking for it.
Do I know anything about that storyteller? Highly doubt it, but
you can go ahead and make another occult intelligence check.
let's see here. Occult.
You can always rouse the blood too. That's always an option to give you 2 more die. Hell yeah.
Get 2 more die on that. You do that. Oops, I should have wrote it.
Go ahead and roll 2 more die.
Yeah.
Just roll 2 die.
Can I also willpower those 2 die?
You can willpower. Well, go ahead and roll the other 2 first.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and re-roll those 3 die if you want to.
Yeah, that sounds nice. All right, it's like 1 success.
With a one, you don't know too much. You know your sire's looking for something like a book. You don't know what it is. No, she never did. She always redirected the subject.
Okay, I mean, sure. If something comes up with a book of the what was it called?
Of the Grave War. The Grave War.
Book of the Grave War. I'll let you know.
You got it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, I'll be back. I'll be back to help Benjamin and you kind of therapize a little bit. I'm not very good at it, but I can try. You know what? We'll get you your bar back for real. Thank you. Especially if you hear anything about it, let me know, because it's super important.
He thinks for a minute. Yeah, sure. I don't see why not.
At that moment, Ollie, you hear a knocking coming from basically the back entrance of your bar.
Okay, sure. I'll look at I assume I have some sort of I half open it and just kind of peek. So it's the back.
Yeah, you go back there, but I mean you do hear before you go back there, just Ollie, are you here?
Who's
and
that?
you recognize it's Sarah.
Oh, okay. I tell Mel she needs to like beat it or something.
Yeah, that's what. No, she's like way ahead of you, and she basically dives behind the bar and she disappears.
Sure.
Bye.
I open the door. Sarah.
And
Hi.
you see Sarah's smiling face.
Yeah, I'm real
As we
happy to
cut.
see her. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, she's very happy to see you too. But we're gonna cut. And I lied to you all. There is one more scene after this one.
That's great.
Love that.
This time, we're going to focus in on the Philadelphia Police Precinct.
We get to see the ball guy.
Leah!
You do.
How
You
could
actually,
you?
we see Martin Steele.
Yeah.
We see Detective
Me.
Martin Steele, and he is sitting at his desk, and he looks stressed. He looks stressed as hell. Where is Martin? Marvin. I'm sorry, it's Marvin Steele. Show to players, Marvin Steele. He sits at his desk and he is distressed. And
Oh, black detective.
Yeah, that killed me too.
Oh my god.
there is a moment, and like shockingly, a young man like just comes into his office out of now. Detective Steele, I swear I have information. You just look at. He starts going. He's like, can I talk to you? Can I just talk to you for a minute? And he closes the door, and Detective Steele looks tired. He looks like this is not the first time this young man has done this. And I said, Tony, I told you this is out of my purview. He's like, no, just listen. Look, my dad, he left some things. Tony, told you this is out of my purview. I'm sorry, but your dad's case is still with missing persons, and until they find evidence of foul play, my hands are tied. He says, but that's the thing. I think there was foul play. He looks at me, please, and he says, and he goes to pull out this manila envelope from his jacket. Carrie and I found this with his stick. Okay, stop. He kind of raises his hands, pausing, says, I need you to go take it to your dad's caseworker. It's like, I can't. And they go back and forth a little bit as Detective Steele does not want to see this. He can't see this. This was his, as much as he wants to help Tony, he knows that he is a little too close to this case. And he knows that this is not in his purview, and he looks at his former partner's son, and his heart breaks a little bit as he projects him over and over, saying, I can't look at that. But they go on for a little bit before there is a knocking on the door. They look up for Detective to Tony, behave, leave. Come in. And standing in his doorway, there is a man in a blue jacket and a button-down dress shirt, tie, slacks, nice shoes. And beside him is a younger man, probably in his mid-30s. Short brown hair in what would be the garb of maybe a priest. They don't have hats, but whatever. And the visitors come in, they say, they address Detective Steele. if you have a moment, and he says, we do. Mr. Harris was just leaving. They said, no, I'm sorry about this. And the more official looking man says, the non-priestly one says, no, it's no problem at all. In fact, I want to apologize, but my associate and I overheard a bit of your conversation with Mr. Harris. And Anthony actually kind of stands up and he shakes both of their hands and he says his full name, Anthony Harris, sir. They both shake his hands. They exchange pleasantries for a moment, and they introduce themselves. The one man as Special Agent Price, and the associate is Bishop Vargas. They both kind of flash their badges at Detective Steele and Anthony. The Special Agent Price speaks up and he says, Mr. Harris, you might actually be just the person we were looking for, as we were assigned to your father's case. Detective Leland Harris, was he? And he kind of looks, I see your faces. I know this is highly unusual for both of us to be here together, but we'd like to take a minute to talk to both of you. Though separately, if you're not so busy. The two men look at each other before both agreeing. Anthony a bit more enthusiastic than Marvin. But the bishop does speak up and he says, great. Special Agent Price, if you want to speak to the detective first, Anthony and I, we can step outside for the moment. Then we can switch and we'll talk more. How's that sound? And they agree. Anthony steps out and closes the door behind him. And that's where we are going to end the game.
Yeah.
This
Every good season should end with the Inquisition.
Yeah.
Nobody expects the Inquisition.
Okay, full
Oh,
circle.
no.
I'm glad it wasn't the other thing. That was scary.
Yeah.
Leo, you have to tell me, unless there is a possibility. Well, I guess unless there is a possibility that we'll play again. Is Khmer the Scourge?
Woohoo, that's the question.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, Khmer's the Scourge.
Or Khmer.
Khmer's-
Khmer.
Oh yeah, Khmer's been the Scourge.
Yeah.
Oh!
I hate
That
it
makes
so
sense.
much.
I thought you
He's
were talking
been gone.
about that. Khmer makes sense.
He's been gone at every opportune point with no explanation. He's a Scourge. Like literally
Yeah.
every time he was brought
Look,
up.
there was a slim chance it was someone we didn't even know, and I had to ask. And
No,
now
that
I'm
was
sad. I was
That's
telling
not great.
Katie, this has been a wild session.
It
It
has
is.
been.
And I knew the first time I met Vivian, I'm like, that's the form of my destroyer.
Yep.
Like when I knew she was involved, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fucked. I know exactly. I called that being probably something that would happen.
I mean,
It
I
makes sense. It makes sense.
created my own destruction. But look at Everidio's eyes! How can you
He's
not?
hot. He's
Leave
hot.
my man alone. This is your problem.
I don't know if I want to. Leah, I know we never found out. Do you want to mention what like clan he is, or do you want to keep that secret?
No, y'all never asked what clan he was.
Who?
Aurenia.
Huh? Arenio.
Yeah, no idea.
It's a secret.
It's secret.
I'll ask him
He's
right
clan
after
daddy.
we bang. He'll be really generously
You won't
inclined.
be banging. You're not banging my man.
Look, I'm willing to betray the Camarilla for this man. She will be
Well-
banging.
You won't do nothing. You won't go do shit. Leave my man alone. They said go away. Listen to them.
The moment you said Pope, I was like, fuck. We're fucked. That's the Inquisition.
When
It's
he's
over.
like, it's out of the police's hands. We can't solve it. I'm like, and there's knocking the door. I'm like, ding dong, it's the Lord.
It's the Lord.
Ding dong, they're here.
Yeah, that one's gonna be.
Not good.
They're
That-
coming for the
You know, we're gonna be running out of as soon as we sniff the Inquisition, Tamina is grabbing Arenio and leaving, or maybe Arenio's grabbing Tamina and leaving. Who knows?
Julian ain't going anywhere.
Nah, he grabbing me and leaving together.
The true betrayal.
Oh my god.
Runs away with their Molly. And Molly
Exactly.
and Tamina are like, hey, have you seen our boyfriends?
It's fine. We'll run away together.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh my god,
So let me.
Why is it the last session?
So
last one.
let me make sure I have everything straight. Steven is sitting on the big ass secret that we have a scourge. And I don't think it would be a far stretch for Tamina to suddenly have a light bulb and go, fuck, he's the scourge.
Whatever.
Molly has
Oh,
I was promised
Well,
not to
I don't
tell
know about all
anyone,
that.
so I will.
I will say the sheriff is privy to that. You are not. You are given to a lot of information, but it seems that, like, in your scourge space, like, it's redacted.
Okay. So Molly is sitting on something that she hasn't talked about at all. Julian's backstory, probably touchstone, is in the circulator, whatever, the system. Armani's the guy that has been hounding Armani's ass this entire campaign
has been somebody from his backstory.
is now in the picture. Tamina is a double agent.
I have to wonder if it's
Ollie is. I was gonna say, and Ollie is looking for is
Super
caught
illegal.
between two people looking for a very,
very impressive Karna bullshit. Yeah, thanks.
magic.
Leah.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw that and I was like, God damn it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's not a good. It's not a good.
Leah, how could you do this? And this is the last, and now the Inquisition's in town, and Leland Harris's son is involved.
I was so
What
the
is?
moment
Why?
he said Tony Harris. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. I looked at Keith and I was like, that's the cop you killed, son.
I have
I looked at Katie. I told her, "Hey,
I have a question.
Layla said no screaming."
I have a question.
Tony and Carrie. He also mentioned Carrie. Carrie's involved too.
I have a question about that folder. Did we leave something in Leland's? Did we give him anything?
I don't remember.
No,
No, you don't
know what he
Lilia
was up
has the
to.
folder.
He said that
What
he was.
was Leland up to?
The thing is,
He had been following us around,
Right.
and then Steven laid some shit out for him, and I
Nowhere.
could have sworn that Steven gave him something, but
No, opposite.
No, I was gonna say actually, Leland gave him
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
So
I don't
whatever
remember.
Leland
All
had
packet.
may come back to us.
okay,
Leah, does
so
that tie into my bullshit potential? I don't know.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to some of these sessions.
okay,
Sorry,
like,
Kevin. What's up? My
so Leland actively said that he had like some connection with the Inquisition leaving
That's
the
right.
city
Yeah.
and protection. So the moment he stops contacting them, they come here.
Yeah. Here's the
Oh my
problem, like,
god.
you know,
Well, to be fair, he actually didn't have connection. Almost. He
Oh,
He was
okay.
there. He said
his partner did. His partner, he was basically like, they took his partner to be part of like the first kind of, cleansing of Philadelphia. And then pretty much anyone who had been a part of that second Inquisition, like cleansing, like any police officers, anyone that was connected to it, was systematically died in like freak accidents or something of that nature.
Oh right.
Like there are none left.
He was
And that's why
concerned-
that's why he was willing to work with Steven. Is
Yeah.
because he was like, I don't I don't want them coming back.
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
them coming back because they hurt a lot of people, especially like one of my best friends.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, that's fair. Those were the
It's
correct
like-
words.
Ding dong, the Lord's here. It's like, is that a good thing? Well, we're Old Testament, so you decide.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Lady Leopold, fucking go.
Yeah, boy.
Leon, we're never coming back. How could you do this to me?
Maybe if I
If I write a
Maybe-
fan fiction about some of this, will you consider?
It ends with her saying we all live
Depends. Is
happily
it
after.
spicy, Bonnie? Is it
Okay.
a spicy?
I
I can write a
am
spicy fic,
I'm gonna
just saying.
seriously contemplate writing a fucking fan fiction about some of the interstitial events.
I want to.
You stay away from my man.
I'm sorry, he's already picked me.
No, he did not. He picked nothing.
He picked me. He's defending my
Alright.
sisters. He
I will
forced-
say, I think there is one thing I think he does kind of mention to you, Tamina.
Okay.
He does say that, you're his and he is yours.
And she would agree.
How
Kinda
could
gay.
you do this, Leah?
Ha! He's mine.
I feel slighted.
You'll be fine.
There-
You have Molly. She's right there. Look at her. She's hot.
I am hot. That's
She's
fair.
hot. She's
That is
freaky.
true.
She's smart. She can do magic.
She's freaky.
cranky?
Freaky. She owns a BDSM club. Of course she's freaky.
She
That
can
works-
step
works.
on, she
Yeah,
can,
that's a better question, Armani. Why are you stepping out on Molly?
she can step on your nuts. Like, I don't see.
It's okay. Every once in a while we have to go for the bromance. It's really important to do that.
Yeah.
Really
You can make
fun.
out with Ollie. It'll be really weird.
Thank you so much for allowing me to like tie my character to yours, Kevin. Especially because when we started this, you barely knew me. So I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. It was so fun.
No problem.
I think the reason I asked you guys that question about how closely, like, you guys kind of knew each other, I was like, would Molly know Cyprin? Probably.
Yes.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
I don't know how much you guys interacted, but
probably not much at all.
no.
Oh, no.
I feel like Saint kept you on lockdown. You probably
Yes.
know of him.
Oh well, it was fun.
It was so fun.
I'm so tempted to go like look for like somebody running a Vamps game, but I feel like that's gonna just ruin my fucking
My
day.
thing about
You know,
that is, I feel like Vamps is just one of those games you have to put a lot of trust in other people
that's my concern.
because
Yeah.
it's heavy
Oh, Vamps.
stuff.
It is heavy. I love Vamps. Like this is probably one of my favorite TTRPGs.